The name Asenath may not be immediately familiar to everyone, but her influence resonates throughout history, especially in the narrative of Israel's origins. In today's video, we delve into the life of this enigmatic figure, exploring who she was, the historical context that shaped her story, and why she remains an important part of Israel's cultural heritage. So let's get started. Who is Hosanna? Hosanna, also known as Asenath, Zenas, or Zenath, is primarily known for her role in the biblical narrative as the wife of Joseph, and the mother of Ephraim and Manasseh, the founders of two of Israel's 12 tribes. Her exact lineage and early life are not extensively detailed in the Bible, which adds to the mystique surrounding her character. What we know comes from Genesis chapter 41, verse 50 and 52, where she is described as the daughter of Potiphera, Pharaoh's cupbearer, and therefore a member of the Egyptian royal court. This detail establishes her connection to the Pharaoh's household and hints at the high status she would have enjoyed. Asenath's story takes a dramatic turn when she becomes the second wife of Joseph, the son of Jacob, who is revered as the Patriarch of Israel. Their marriage is a significant event because it marks a crucial point in the development of the Israelites' presence in Egypt. After Joseph's initial enslavement, his rise to power, and subsequent reconciliation with his brothers, he is instrumental in saving the Egyptians and Israelites from famine. His strategic brilliance leads to the Israelites settling in the land of Goshen, a region in the Nile Delta where they can thrive. And it is here that Joseph meets Asenath, who becomes his wife. This union symbolizes the merging of two cultures, that of the Israelites and that of the Egyptians, a theme that runs throughout the Old Testament. After marrying Joseph, Asenath gives birth to two sons, Ephraim and Manasseh, whom she names after her father and grandfather respectively. Through these sons, she becomes the matriarch of two of the 12 tribes of Israel. However, the Bible does not provide many details about her life after this pivotal moment. It is unclear whether she plays any role in the later narratives involving the Israelites in Egypt, such as the Exodus, or whether she lives out the remainder of her days in relative obscurity. Beyond the biblical narrative, little is known about Asenath, which has contributed to the numerous theories and speculations surrounding her character. Historians, archaeologists, and biblical scholars have put forth various ideas about her background, culture, and the circumstances of her life. Some scholars suggest that Asenath's story reflects the influence of Egyptian customs and beliefs on the Israelites during their stay in Egypt. This idea is supported by the names of her sons, which are of Egyptian origin. Furthermore, the fact that she is described as the daughter of the Pharaoh's cupbearer could indicate a close association with the royal court and traditions of ancient Egypt. However, others argue that Asenath's story serves as an example of the integration of foreign elements into the predominantly Hebrew narrative. They suggest that the inclusion of an Egyptian wife for Joseph was meant to emphasize the broader scope of Israel, as cultural influences and the diversity of its ancestral heritage. Regardless of these differing interpretations, one thing remains clear. Asenath's role as the mother of Ephraim and Manasseh solidified her place in Jewish tradition and identity. Exploring the historical context. Understanding Asenath's story requires delving into the historical context of the Israelites' presence in Egypt. According to the biblical account, the Israelites' journey from Canaan to Egypt is marked by famine and hardship. When Jacob learns of this situation, he sends his 12 sons to purchase food in Egypt. But upon their arrival, they are met with suspicion and hostility from the ruling authorities. Eventually, Joseph, who is revered as one of the most important figures in the Hebrew Bible, reveals his true identity to his brothers and ushers them into Egypt. The arrival of the Israelites in Egypt is a significant event in their history, as it marks the beginning of their enslavement under the Pharaoh's regime. Despite facing persecution and forced labor, the Israelites prosper and grow in number, which eventually sparks fear and resentment among the Egyptians. This tension culminates in the infamous Exodus, when Moses leads the Israelites out of slavery in Egypt and across the Red Sea. This monumental event is celebrated as a key moment in the formation of the Jewish people and their relationship with God, as Joseph's wife, Asenath, would have been directly affected by the political and social dynamics between the Israelites and the Egyptians. Her presence in Joseph's life highlights the complexities of this relationship and the challenges faced by those caught in between two cultures. Unveiling the symbolism. The story of Asenath is rich with symbolism, offering layers of meaning that extend beyond the literal narrative. One prominent symbol in her story is the concept of cultural fusion. As the daughter of an Egyptian official and the wife of Joseph, a member of the tribe of Israel, Asenath embodies the merging of two distinct cultures. This blend of cultures is further emphasized by the names of her sons Ephraim and Manasseh, which have Egyptian roots. Such fusion of names reflects the broader cultural exchange that took place between the Israelites and Egyptians during their shared history. Another layer of symbolism in Asenath's story lies in her role as the mother of two of Israel's founding tribes. Through her sons, she becomes a direct link between the Israelites and their future in the Promised Land. This symbolic importance is underscored by the fact that Ephraim and Manasseh are mentioned alongside their father, Joseph, in the blessing that Jacob bestows upon his sons before his death. Furthermore, the setting of Asenath's story, the land of Egypt, holds its own set of symbolic meanings. Ancient Egypt is often associated with wealth, power, and mystery. Asenath's life in Egypt, therefore, symbolizes the Israelites' experience of both prosperity and adversity during their time there. The challenges they face in Egypt, including slavery and persecution, contrast with the richness and grandeur of the Egyptian civilization. This juxtaposition serves to highlight the resilience of the Israelites and the significance of their eventual liberation. Exploring the legacy. While Asenath's story is shrouded in mystery, her legacy is undeniable. She is remembered as a key figure in the early history of Israel, and her influence can be seen in the cultural and religious traditions that followed. As the mother of Ephraim and Manasseh, she is an integral part of the genealogical records that trace the lineage of the Jewish people. Her descendants would go on to play vital roles in the development of Israel as a nation, contributing to its religious, cultural, and political landscape. Moreover, Asenath's story serves as a reminder of the interconnectedness of different cultures and the impact of historical events on the course of human history. Her marriage to Joseph symbolizes the cultural exchange and interactions that took place between the Israelites and Egyptians, offering a glimpse into the complexities of their shared history. By studying figures like Asenath, we gain a deeper appreciation for the diverse influences that have shaped civilizations and the lasting impact of these encounters on subsequent generations. In conclusion, the story of Asenath is a compelling blend of history, culture, and faith. While the biblical narrative provides the foundation of her story, the lack of detailed accounts has allowed for centuries of speculation and interpretation. Her character serves as a reminder of the multifaceted nature of ancient civilizations and the enduring legacy of the past on the present. Whether viewed through the lens of religious tradition or as a historical figure, Asenath's story continues to captivate and inspire, reminding us of the richness and complexity of our shared human heritage. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more fascinating historical tales. Also, let us know in the comments below if you'd like to hear more about other influential women throughout history, or if there is a particular era or individual you'd like us to profile next. We'd love to hear your thoughts and suggestions. Thanks for watching.